Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation Skyfall, turn 19.7, Italy. It is July 1945. Italy has one tech rule. I tried for long-range aircraft at an 8 or higher. PB generated a 9, so I succeeded. Advanced to stage 2. Purchases. Italy has 10 IPP to spend. I'm going to purchase 2 infantry for 6 and 1 anti-aircraft artillery for 4. That's 10. Okay, I'm going to have 2 combats this turn. The first one will be from Western Germany. 1 seaplane will fly 1-2 to sea zone A13 and go on map, take a crack at that Russian submarine. And the second combat will be down here in Albania. So the Russian Air Force could fly 1, 2, 3, 4, hit Rome, 5, 6, land in Albania. That's the only reason I can think that Hambone took Albania. It's not worth a victory point or any IPP. So I'm going to have my Navy, which is on this task force card here. 1 fleet carrier, 1 battleship, 1 heavy cruiser, 1 light cruiser, 3 of the destroyers. I'm going to hold 1 back. Torpedo boat destroyer, and a naval transport. So still in M3, there will be the sub, the destroyer, and the naval transport. That fleet will move into M5, pick up 1 infantry from Western Yugoslavia, and then drop that infantry off there in Albania to perform an amphibious assault. I'll bombard with a battleship. Then from northern Italy, this fighter will fly down and then it'll fly back to northern Italy. So, all right, those are my only 2 combats. So let's tee it up. I think I'll be okay. Even I only sent in 1 infantry. Even if he does hit, I think I have a defense of Rome that's going to be pretty tough for him to crack, even if I don't succeed here. So, all right, I've got the 1 seaplane at 3. Oh, that's a pleasant surprise. And then I've got a infantry at 1. Oh, so close. And a fighter at 6. I'm going to call that cocked for sure. 4. Okay, so I got a hit there. He has his 1 shot at 2. Miss. Okay. So I take Albania back with 1 infantry. Come over here and put that on camera. It's not worth anything. Now we're going to proceed to non-combat. Well, the first thing is that seaplane up there in M13 is going to come off map and land back in Western Germany. All right, then we got some movement down here from Western Yugoslavia. I'm going to strategic rail move 2 infantry and an anti-aircraft artillery into Rome. And then from Western Yugoslavia, I moved the wrong guys there. Okay, sorry, what I just moved was the same thing I'm gonna do, which is 2 infantry and an anti-aircraft artillery moved down into Rome. And what I didn't do properly was the same thing, 2 infantry and an anti-aircraft artillery or strategic railing move, or strategic rail moving from Western Yugoslavia. And I'm also going to move down from Northern Italy to Marines. This is why I didn't really need to win. I don't think. I didn't really need to win Albania. So all I've got at this moment in Northern Italy is an airborne, a Marine, a fighter, and an air transport. From Western Yugoslavia, on this task force card, I've got 2 motorized, 1 mechanized, 1 light armor, and 1 medium armor, and they are going to move into Northern Italy. Okay, and then from M5, I had that naval transport that I did not move. I said M5. M3, naval transport I didn't move. We'll pick up 1 Marine from Northern Italy and do strategic naval movement. 1 into M6, 2 into M4, 3 into M8, and 4 into the Red Sea I-5, and drop off 1 Marine in Eritrea. And then from Eritrea, 1 mountain infantry will move into Abyssinia. So that'll leave me 1. Oops, I didn't show either one of those moves, sorry. The Marine got dropped off in Eritrea, and from Eritrea, 1 of the mountain infantry moved down into Abyssinia. All right, and then also I'm gonna move 4 spaces my destroyer that was in M3. We'll move down there. So why don't I do, that might even be all my movement. Let me double check. Yep, that's all my movement. So I can do disposition while I've got the units, or while I've got this area teed up. Oh, nope. There's 1 move I forgot to write down, which is from Tobruk. That fighter is going to fly to Eritrea. So 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do Eritrea. In Eritrea, I have a militia, 4 infantry, a mountain infantry, Marines, 2 fighters, and a medium bomber at an air base. In Abyssinia, 1 militia, 5 infantry, and a mountain infantry. All right, and then in C-Zone I-5, I've got the destroyer with the naval transport. Let's see here. Sorry to be thinking about this for a second. I'm looking down here for a second. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this. Okay, sorry about that. In Albania, I have an infantry. In Rome, I have 4 militia, 4 infantry, 2 Marines, 2 anti-aircraft artillery, and the German seaplane. I've got the sub in M3. I showed you what the naval units were that were in M5. In northern Italy, I have an airborne infantry, 2 motorized infantry, mechanized infantry, light armor, medium armor, fighter, air transport. And then I've got that seaplane that's up in western Germany. Italy collects 10. Next up is Boston Bruce with turn 19.8 KMT and 19.9 USA, and the variable turn and die roll. Oh, I forgot to place my 2 infantry and anti-aircraft artillery in northern Italy. So add that to the disposition.